welcome to a brand new speed build. Today we're building a modern Japanese home. I wanted to call it a modern Japanese family home because that's what it is, but because of the character limitations on the gallery, I couldn't fit the family part, so it's only called a modern Japanese home, but I think you get the idea. But yeah, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. It's for 2 parents, 1 teen, and 2 kids. Obviously, you can customize that for what you want and what you need, but that's how I decorated it. That's how I imagine it to be. But yeah, and it's built obviously in the new world. It came with this expansion pack, Mount Komorebi, I think it's called. It might not even, I think that's what it's called, and if it's called that, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, and I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, I've been having so much fun with this pack and building all of these Japanese inspired houses, and this is actually the biggest one I've done. I haven't done anything that's this big. Usually I think there have only been like 2-bedroom house. One was only for a couple too. By the way, if you want to download them, you can see them on my gallery. I did not record them, but they are up on my gallery, which is a Simsa 04. It was in the intro, and it's also in the description if you're unsure how to spell that. But yeah, that's where you can find that. And also, of course, this build will be up there and every other build I've ever built. Not really every build I've ever built, but the one I've built during the last few years at least. But yeah, so if you want to download everything for me, that's where you can find that. This was built on the lot where it was previously a lounge. But I bulldozed that and made this home instead, just because I thought it fit better here. I did build this off a picture on Pinterest. My Pinterest is linked down below, and you can find the picture, because I probably won't remember to put it on the screen. If I do remember, I'll try, but otherwise it's linked in the description, and you can just find it in my builds category, and then also Japanese homes, I think. And it's just a kind of more modern home. I don't know if it's that modern, it's just more modernized maybe. Like I said before, this is for a family, and I did not do it for a family with any pets. And I don't know why I didn't have any pets in this. I don't know, it just didn't make sense for me. Or it made sense, like you can add that if you needed to, but it just didn't really cross my mind when I was building it. And it's been the same way with every single other Japanese home I've done, that I haven't had any pets. Well, in one, I think the couple's home I did, I had a cat. So otherwise I haven't had any dogs. But yeah, there you will see me, I just zoomed in on the siding, and that's because I just wanted to check that I had the right black swatch. There are 2 different black swatches of everything that came with this pack, at least from what I've noticed. There's one that's more sleek and a little bit more modern that I used in this one, but then there's also one that has more the wood texture, and that I would really like to use in more of a traditional type of home. But yeah, and this home also has more of a side yard than a backyard, and it was just also because of the lot size. So yeah, it has more of a side yard. It doesn't have that many things in it. I put a water area. I don't want to call it a pond because it's not a pond. It's more of a, and I don't want to call it a fountain because it's not a fountain, so I'm going to call it water area. But I put that there, and also some meditation things, some yoga, and I think just the monkey bars for the kids, but otherwise it's not that exciting. But yeah, and here I use these spandrels from, I think, Seasons, I think where they came. I think they came from that pack. But yeah, and I thought they matched pretty well. It was also this kind of more like sleek black color, and I thought it matched pretty well. I don't know if that's really like matches the Japanese style, but I just thought it looked better in this house. And also, I'm not that educated on the Japanese architecture. I looked up some pictures, but more than that, I'm not really that educated on it. So I'm so sorry if there's anything in here that's like outrageous that would never be. And yeah, the one thing I do know is that the toilet is almost always separated from the shower and washing hands area, like that type of area. So I did do that in every single bathroom. Also, you will only be shown one of the bathrooms, one of the downstairs bathrooms. There are 3. but I edited out the other ones because it was literally just copy paste from the others, or from the first one. But the one that's like to the parents' bedroom, that actually has a bathtub. The other ones only has showers. So if you want to take a bath, that's where your Sims can go. Yeah, I also edited out some of the landscaping, and you saw before that I edited out me coloring in the roof. And this was also because just it's tedious. I'm doing the same thing over and over. I show you a little bit of the landscaping, not all of it, but at least some of it. So I hope that's okay. Here you will also see me use these rugs from Get Together, I think, just to create this pathway. And I do this in a lot of my more like modern homes. Obviously, I don't do a lot of modern homes, but when I do, I usually actually use that kind of pathway because I think it looks pretty sleek. I know we have some things in debug that you can also use. I just think it's easier to line that up with the rugs, so I decided to use that. But yeah, now I'm moving on to the landscaping, or yeah, I'm putting some trees down and stuff, but I will only show you the front of the landscaping. And you will see that I put down the foundation because of the problem that the bushes and everything were jumping up onto the foundation, so I put it down. And then you will see that it actually went below the ground, and I did edit this out, but I did have a lot of trouble with the stairs because even though I pulled it up so it was above ground again, the stairs were still sunken. It was really weird. But then I just removed the stairs and replaced them, and everything worked totally fine. So if you have that problem yourself, you can just do that and hopefully it will be fixed. I can't promise anything. Yeah, here you'll see that it's sunken, and it took the stairs automatically away. But then when I put it up again, the stairs were there. It was really, really weird. I don't know, maybe it's a bug. Is that what it's called? A bug? I don't know. But yeah, maybe it's a glitch. That's what it's called. Maybe it's just a glitch. But yeah, and here you see also that I just edited out when I pulled the landscaping out furthermore to just line up with the water area. And here's the water area. Yeah, I just put some lily pads, I think they're called, from the new pack. And some of these just easy fountains. I don't really know what they're called, but just these fountains, and you will see in the screenshots when they're actually working and how it looks. I think it looked pretty good. But yeah, here I'll use a round table from Island Living, and it's the only item from Island Living in this house. So if you don't have that, that's the only thing you will be missing. This house is not pack restricted, but if that's something you would like to see, let me know and I will do that for you guys. But I actually love making base game homes because I love the challenge of it, and also because it's more people can use it. But this house is not pack restricted. So if you don't have all the packs, I am sorry. It doesn't have that many packs, actually. Well, it does. It does have every single one of the expansion packs, but it's like one item from some of them. So yeah, if you want to download this, look at the gallery and see which pack it has, and then just click on show which packs are in this build, and you will see really easily what's in it. So you can see kind of what it has, and not. So if there's something major that you will be missing if you don't have the pack. And I don't know, does the game replace the items? Because I've heard something about that before, but I'm not sure if that's true or still true. But if it does replace the items, I don't know what they will be replaced by, but I don't know, something similar that you have maybe. Yeah, but this, obviously in this build I use a lot of the Snow Escape items because I love these items. I love this pack so much. It's one of the better packs I think we've gotten in a while, especially after the whole Star Wars debacle. I mean, I like Star Wars, but it was not something that I think anyone wanted, really. Yeah, so I do have that pack. It's just I only use it sometimes and very rarely. I think I've used it like once or twice to make a kid's bedroom, and I bought it on sale, so like I didn't pay full price, which I'm really, really happy I didn't do. But if you like that pack, I'm happy for you that you liked it. Obviously every pack is not going to be something that everyone loves, but I mean, the majority of people, from at least from what I've seen, doesn't really like that pack. But yeah, but if you do like to make like kids room and stuff, I think that might be a good way to use it. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. But yeah, now we're on to the interior, and I kept the color scheme kind of the same to the inside and the outside. It's very black and white, and not that many colors. Actually, kind of a lot of plants, I would say. Maybe not a lot. I mean, I always put a lot of plants because I just like them. But it's very black and white, kind of more sleek and modern, with some more traditional features sometimes. And I really like that it's both traditional and modern. But you will see me in maybe a few seconds, but just a regular dining table. I was thinking of putting the kutatsu, is that what it's called? Maybe that's not what it's called. Oh, well, you know, like the dining table is more on the ground. That came with this pack, which I put that in every single other of my Snow Escape builds. That's just because there have been more traditional ones. And this build, I thought that the dining table itself did fit maybe a little better, so I decided to use that. But obviously, if you want to, you can just change it. Yeah, and again, if you want to download this, you can change it and customize it to your own liking. All I ask from you is that you don't upload it and claim it as your own, because it's just annoying when people take credit for your work. But if you want to customize it for your game, feel free to do so. Now I'm just cluttering up the kitchen, which I love clutter. I will always clutter. I will clutter as much as possible all the time. Although in this house I kind of restrained myself because I felt like it was going to be a little bit more sleek and modern. I'm going to say that a lot in this build, so I'm so sorry if I'm being repetitive. But I did want it to be more sleek and modern, so I decided to, I don't know, pull back on the clutter maybe a little bit. It's still a little cluttery, especially like the two kids' rooms. The teens' room is not that cluttered, but the kids' rooms are more cluttered, especially their desks. But yeah, and I also placed these just wall lights from Seasons 2. I think they come from Seasons 2. But yeah, I just placed them for some extra lighting, and also so it doesn't just use a lot of artwork all the time, because I am a little repetitive with the artwork. I put like the three same paintings over the entire house, and I'm sorry for that. I'm really trying to not do that because I've always been just stuck to different items, but lately I've been branching out more and doing more styles that I haven't previously done. Normally I just do, suburban family homes, but lately I've been doing a lot of other family homes. It's still family homes, but a lot of other homes. And I've been branching out a lot more, and I've found so many items that I'm like, oh my god, we have this in the game. And we're able to use them, and I've used them now on a regular basis. But I'm sorry if I'm repetitive with the clutter and the paintings and everything, especially the painting and artwork that I know I'm repetitive of. I just think we need more of it, especially also the plants. I think we just need more, because I feel like we don't need more bathroom sets. We get that in every single pack, and we don't really need it at this point. Although I do like a lot of it, I want clutter, and I want plants, and I want artwork. That's all I'm asking for over here. But yeah, when I'm saying that, I mean that I really do like the packs, and that I'm happy for what we get. Like, I will never complain and say that, oh, I wish we had this instead of this, because I'm so happy for what we're getting. But sometimes you can just wish. You can wish for more. But yeah. Here I'm decorating platforms. In this house, I think I only used the platforms 3 times. Here in the living room as a decorative platform. And as you just saw me decorate the entrance, that's what it's called. You saw me decorate the entrance, and for that one I just pulled it down once, so it's more like a sunken area. And then also in the office space there is a decorative platform again. And I don't know, I love the platforms. I have seen that a lot of people have glitches with them, and hopefully that will be fixed soon. We got an update a few days ago that fixed the other update we got, but there's still a lot of people have problems, especially apparently Mac users, if I am correct. At least that's what I think. I personally, I have a PC, so I'm not sure, and I haven't had that many problems. My game has not been crashing. Nothing has happened. The only thing that happened was that when I had my UI sheets in, it was really laggy, and I don't know why that was. I have the same problem with MC Command Center, so I always like take that out if I don't need it. I only have it in for like this short time I need it, and then I take it out because it just makes my game really laggy, and I don't really like that. So I'm trying not to have that in my game. UI sheets has always just worked, but it didn't for this update, and I did have the new ones installed, the ones that was updated for this update. It's a lot of updates, but yeah, I did have that new one installed, but it was still laggy. So if you do have that problem, test just taking that out and maybe wait for it to update, and maybe it will work better. But yeah, now soon we will move on to the upstairs, and I think I start with the hallway and then the parents' bedroom. It's a very tiny hallway. It's not a lot happens in here, but I did put the kind of schedule board thingy from Parenthood, and I almost always put that in my family homes because I just think it's so cute how your Sims like leave notes to each other and read them and answer them, and I love that. And also like the paintings or like drawings, I guess, that they put, I love that so much. So if that's something you also like, you can see that in basically every single one of my family homes. If I can fit it, I can, because it just needs like one tile wall, so usually I can fit it. Although in this build I did actually move it from my original spot because I moved the door into one of the bedrooms, so I do move that one as well, but it's still there. I just swap a painting and that one, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, so this parents' bedroom is pretty easily decorated. It has a bed, a dresser, a couch, and that's it, I think. It doesn't have that much in it. It's not that exciting. My parents' bedroom almost always are very easily decorated because I never know what to put in there. Sometimes if there's a very like cluttered family home, I put the kids' paintings in there and like things that the kids have made, because I know my parents, especially my mom, has things in their bedroom, like things that me and my brother made when we were younger, and she still has them up, which I think is very cute. And so I tried sometimes add that element to my builds, but not always, obviously. But yeah, here you can see me move the board and the painting. And yeah, now I'm moving on to kind of the kids and teen bedrooms. I didn't really know which color schemes I wanted them to be until I was in them. So this one is very red. This is the teens bedroom. It's very red. I didn't really think of personality. I do put a guitar in here, so I thought maybe they play the guitar. But that obviously they can be whoever you want. But yeah, it's very red and black and white. I kind of keep the black and white theme all over the house just because it looked so much more cohesive, and I thought that these Sims were really kind of neat and organized, so it will kind of be the same all over, and wasn't a lot of, like, they have some clutter but not that much, and they kind of try to keep it to a minimum. So yeah. And also for my teens bedrooms, I never kind of know what to put in there because I don't want to put any toys or anything. So I usually just end up putting a chair, a lamp, some type of skill building items, maybe a bookshelf, and that's it. But I feel like they should have probably more personality, but I never know what to put in there. With the kids' bedrooms, I can always like put some like stuffed animals or something like that, and it will always like kind of be okay. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of what to put in there, please let me know, because I want to be more like personalized and stuff and have it more realistic. And the same with the parents' bedrooms. Like, if you have anything, let me know. I haven't been in that many parents' bedrooms, so I don't really know what they're supposed to look like. Yeah, so let me know. Here we're moving on to the other kid's bedroom. Well, we've been in for a little while. But yeah, this is kind of more pink and white. Not that much black. It's more pink and white. And I thought this dresser from Parenthood, I think it came with Parenthood, matched pretty well. I love I think it's cherry blossoms on the drawers. And I love that. It looks so realistic, and it looks like someone maybe painted it. Maybe the sim that lives in here or one of their parents. But yeah, and also I put the arts and crafts table. I almost always put that in the kids' bedrooms just because it's so easy for them to get their skill building up that way. Same with I almost always put like monkey bars or the swing set, again, for their skill sets to just go up. And especially if you're playing like a legacy challenge or something like that, you want them to have a lot of skill building. So yeah, I usually use that. One thing I also will say that you've probably seen me raise a lot of objects with just a lot of objects up in general, and I do that with the 9 key. On some computers you have to do it with the shift 9, but on mine I only press the 9 key and it goes up. I did it with the windows and also the curtains, because the curtains, when I place them, they go on the outside of the window. I don't know, you can probably see it from before, so I have to like put them down and then raise them up to where I want them, and it works totally fine then. But yeah, that's kind of the problems. Sometimes it can be kind of tedious to have that, but it's just like to put the 9 key up. But yeah, and if it doesn't work, make sure that you might not have the same keyboard, because I know that depending on which keyboard you have, if you have different language on your keyboard, it might be different controls. So just look that up for your keyboard and fix it that way. So it doesn't always work as we say it, to just like press the 9 key and then it's like doesn't work. So try pressing shift 9 or look it up for your specific computer. It's the same with sizing up and sizing down objects. It might be different from my computer to your computer. So yeah, but now we're nearing the end of the video, and I really hope you liked it. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. And I hope you like the screenshots. And yeah, bye.